see Jean Moss is getting ready. It's going to be an amazing night. Kyra, get us
Sure
ready.
is. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another Wellness Wednesday dance class brought to you by NJPAC's world famous Community Engagement Department. I, of course, am Kyra Ruth, and I'm here with the whole crew. That includes Aisha, Kamar, Najia, Latoya, and Donna. And we are thrilled to have you back with us once again. Before we get started, I must give a shout out to ADP and M&T Bank, who are the sponsors of NJPAC's community engagement programs. Our Wellness Wednesday classes have been going strong for over a year now. If you've missed any classes, no worries. They can all be found on the NJPAC YouTube page. Also, don't forget to follow NJPAC on social media. And if you see our posts, like and share them. As we prepare to reopen our doors, our first live concert is next month. Be sure to check out njpac.org for a listing of upcoming virtual events as well as those in-person events. You'll also be able to see all the upgrades and guidelines we have in place for keeping NJPAC COVID safe. We are in week 4 of our celebration of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And tonight we welcome Filipinx movement artist, researcher, writer, and cultural worker, Annielille Gavino. Ani is the director of Ani Malaya Works and uses dance as a storytelling element for exploring ancestral memories, spiritual journeys, and community-based decolonial art activism. Her dance career highlights include Cleo Parker Robinson Dance, Dallas Black Dance Theater, Kun Yang Lin Dancers, and Anyanya Dance Theater. Her works have been supported by the Scribe Film Grant, Career Transition for Dancers Actors Fund, Leeway Art for Social Change Grant, Velocity Fund, and many more. Ani also writes for the dance publication Thinking Dance, where she also serves as part of the editorial board. Tonight's class will begin with the warm-up merging Eastern diasporic principles of breath, rhythm, storytelling, and prayer. This will be followed by a movement phrase journey, accessing Eastern to Western languages, a celebration of multiplicity, redefining American modern dance from a Filipino-American dance maker lens. Let us all welcome Ani to the Wellness Wednesday dance floor.
Woohoo! Come on off of mute and give her a real NJPAC Wellness Wednesday.
Welcome.
That's it.
Welcome.
We're excited to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Yes. Mabuhay, everyone. Mabuhay means yes. Hello. Greetings to everybody. My name is, again, Ani Gavino. I am originally from the island of Panay. That is in the central part of the Philippines. I am foreign born, so there's a lot of the things that in my practice that is merged from growing up somewhere else and then training here and also working here. I couldn't really say that I am a cultural dancer, but I did dance a lot of cultural dances back home because we learned cultural dance in physical education. Like I didn't have to do PE. So there is that in me, but at the same time, I feel like I might be appropriating as well because I had moved. So I'm also sensitive to that. And also that a lot of these dances are also from indigenous tribes that, while I'm here, I am no longer part of the location, the locality. So I feel like I want to be sensitive and calling myself contemporary. Since what is contemporary? All right, so what you're gonna expect today is a few of those exercises from my folkloric background as well, and then I'm merging them with my own movement. And most of the stuff that I do is really storytelling. Like, I don't know if you saw the clip before this. I was like, man, I shapeshift. Like basically we use our bodies to shapeshift and to become different things, and we are here to tell stories, and our bodies is the pen, the pen to write the story. And I also for this class, I'm kind of trying to access home because of COVID. I couldn't go home and see my parents and my family, so I'm here. So in this journey, I'm gonna bring a lot of memories. Yeah. Okay, so let's begin. Oh, before I begin, I want to honor that I'm gonna honor a lot of the people who taught me things, and that's very important when I teach, because none of these things are from me. They're not original. Sometimes they'll merge into something that is original to me, but a lot of them I learned from someone. So these exercise where you rub your hands until you feel the heat is something that I learned from my director, Annielille. We start with this before we start class. And then when you feel that heat, you can open up your hands and feel like the tingling of the fingers. Do you feel it? Yeah. And then you can go and put it on places where it's like kind of hurting. Like maybe today you needed to like put some heat on your shoulder. Yeah. Let's start that one more time. Let's create some heat again with our hands. And then think about what part of our body is in need of some love, some care, some nourishment. And acknowledging our breath before we start. I'm making it really like audible because it helps. So expand and exhale. And last time, inhale and exhale. Good. Sometimes we don't even give ourselves that time in a day. We're always just go, 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 go. And we don't have time to even just breathe, you know? So this is great. It's a great start. Now let's start. I'm gonna stand up. We're gonna tap on our, we're just giving our body some tapping, kind of getting the blood flowing. Yeah, in your head too. So there's like, we need, you know, my hair was falling out this whole winter, and somebody told me there's not a lot of blood flow, and we need to like massage our heads, our scalp, our necks, and just giving ourselves care before we even like put labor into these bodies. Yes, great. And then in parallel position, this is another exercise that I do with Kunyang, is that we kind of do a bounce with the knees. So start with the bouncing. Then allow your hands to just like drip, kind of like there's water on your arms maybe, and it's dripping, and you just kind of like splash it out. And as you're doing it, be mindful of your breath. Make sure that you're exhaling when you're, you know, bouncing down. Now we're gonna accelerate. Five, four, three, two, one. And just stand there and feel the sensation in your body. I'm sure you feel some kind of tingling. Some chi flowing in you. Yes. Awesome. Great. All right. Now we're going to do a little bit of a head stretch. We're gonna go grab our left ear. Wait, I'm gonna do the mirroring. and just do a little side stretch. And for everybody else who are not dancers, I'm making this like, purposefully designed so everybody can do it. And then just let your head heavy. The back of your neck sometimes could be like so tensed. Take that time. And then bring our chest up to the sky and look up. Have this offering. This sensation we don't rarely do we do in our normal days. We're always like crouching and stuff. So yes, I see that. So beautiful. It's surrendering. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, beautiful. I love seeing everyone do it. We're gonna do a little stretch of the hands because we do use our hands a little bit. Yeah. So let's flex our hands like so. Wonderful. Flex. So this first dance or warm up that we're gonna do is called pang-aalay. Let's do it again. Pang-aalay means offering, and it's usually done with the brass hand, with the brass. You've seen those brass fingernails, the gold ones. It kind of shows how interconnected we are with like Thailand, Bali, Indonesia, Java. It's similar to Indian dance as well. Let's curve the spine. In Western dance, we always like articulate the feet, but in a lot of Southeast Asian dances, there's a lot of articulation of the hands. So we're gonna start a little bit of that now. So we're gonna show me your hands, just kind of like press them, like fully stretched. So try not to make it like relaxed, really stretch, almost hyperextended. Yeah, yes. And then, so it's interesting because I also studied Indian dance, and they call this Ardha Chandra, which is half moon. Well, we also have this, so it shows that we are really connected. And then the thumbs are extended as well. Then we have this. We call this bunga lima. So if your fingers are kind of going like this, try to stretch. Yes. Articulation of the fingers. Yes. And this is like the flower. So we have stretched hands, and then we put it together like a flower. And it's the same thing. Now, if you see voguing, it's the same. Yes. But sometimes it's fun to fuse like Southeast Asian dance with urban styles because there's like so much arm gestures that are connected. Yes, great. Okay, now we're gonna stand up. Well, I'm standing up. And then we're gonna do a few of the movements. We're gonna pretend that we are on a boat, dancing on top of a boat. This is usually dance on top of a boat. And I also want to honor that I learned this from Eric Solano, who learned this from the cultural bearer, Auntie Ling Ling. So we're gonna go reaching with a hand, and we're gonna send our hips out like a bent position. So we're bending. Yes, bend. And bend. And bend. And flick the end. Bend. This whole thing could be so meditative. So when I play the song later, I want us all to meditate and use the same steps. So this is one. And shifting. So we'll make sure that our hips, I know it's kind of dark, we're shifting and we're sitting on the hip. Sitting on the hip. What I like about this too is men and women do this. For some reason in the West, men don't really show their hips, kind of. They don't really stick their hips out, but I don't know. but this is, there's no really masculine, feminine here. We just kind of shift the hip like so. Okay, next move. We're gonna go up and down. Up and down. We can add a little step, 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 and down. Step, 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 and down. Other side. And down. Step, 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 and down. Step, 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 and down. Nice. And then a pulsing. Let's pulse with our fingers. Remember the kind of bird-like hamsasya fingers? Pulse, 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 pulse. Yes. Nice. Okay, we have 4 movements. The first movement was, let's call this offering, which is what pangalay means. And then let's honor the sun and the earth. Sun and earth. Yes, let me do this again. That's the second step. Let's do this as the third step. Yes. And then let's do this as the fourth step. Great. Okay, how is everyone doing? Great, great, great. Okay, I'm gonna play the music. And usually this is like meditative and improvisational. So you don't have to follow me if I'm on the first step, second step, third step, or fourth step. Just kind of play along. If you want to follow me, you can do that as well. How's that? Yeah? Okay. And kind of think that we're somewhere in the ocean on top of a boat with sun kissing our skin. Woo. Let's see, share video, share sound. Okay.
We hear it.
How are you feeling? Are you getting warm? Is moving like water? The theme today is water. Okay, let's see. So in lieu of prayer, we're gonna do a little bit of sun salutation. Do we do yoga? Do people know like yoga here? Yes, we're just gonna do, simple sun salutation. And again, most people think yoga is exercise, but it is prayer. That's how it began. That's why we're saluting the sun. We're awakening the sun within us. So, in lieu of that, so we're gonna begin with like a standing pose, Tadasana, and just follow along. We're gonna go. Bring your arms up. And we're gonna go swan dive all the way down. If we can't really bend our knees fully, let me show you an alternative. Oh, my hair, I should put it up. We can just bend a little bit like this. Okay? But if we can, forward fold this way. Then we're gonna press our hands and extend our backs into a flat back. And then we fold again, if we can. Then this pose is our simple plank pose. If we can't do it, we can put our knees down and just make sure that we're still in one plank position line. And then we bring our elbows close to our side body, and then we do an up dog or a cobra. Can you see me? No? Oh. How's this? Yes, okay. Then we tuck our toes under and we bring it to our down dog. If we can't get there, we can just bend our knees. But it's always good to go into upside down positions where the blood goes to our head, because we're always, standing all the time. Send that blood to our head, to our brain. If you can press and you're warm and you're feeling like you can press and you can get to this fully down dog pose, do so. And then we just walk our feet back to center, and then we roll up. Just giving a check. How's everyone doing? Yeah? Because there's different, I want to make sure everyone's good. There's different levels going here, so I didn't want, yeah.
They have figured out how to get in where they fit in.
So modify as you wish. Bend your knees and get in touch with the floor. We're never really down on the floor a lot, and it's good for our bodies. Yoga is so healthy. Okay, so let's start this with shares. I'm just gonna demonstrate and follow along because I'm gonna do it slow and then I'll speed it up a little. How are we doing? Okay, just getting our warm up still. Let's move on to what we have for you. Oh, yeah. My theme today is water. A lot of the times we don't really like get to move this part of the body. I think we walk a lot, we move our legs and we come up on stairs and whatnot, but this torso needs some loving. So we're gonna do, okay, let me angle this really nicely. Okay, the feet movement would be forward. Oh, let me start with my left. You're right. Forward, back, step, step, and now back, step, step. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna be like a tree. The trunk of our body, this torso is like the branches of the tree. So it's gonna go, the trickle, it's gonna go 1, 2, and then the navel comes back, and then the top of the head comes back. 2. I'm gonna do a side view so you can see it. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do an arm. The arms go backward twice. Then comes forward twice. Yes. So with no arms, we have, let's do it 4 times with the body. Then we do with the arms. So we're going forward, but the arm is going back. And then we bring the arms with the legs. A little tricky there, yeah? And then we do a little shoulder 4 times. Yes. So 4 times with just the torso, again, and twice this way, twice that way, with the shoulder 4 times. Then we go down, and I want to show you this mudra. It's like the snake mudra. We're gonna go again. Like I like to switch, tell stories, right? So maybe we're like cool and calm and collected, but then we get angry. And then when in this storytelling, we're gonna get angry, like ha. So we're gonna come up with our hands mad, yeah. And then we're like, almost like we're opening up like Hulk. 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then around 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So they're just circles. And then to the back is the same thing. This time our head goes back. Then we do again with the arms going backwards and forwards. Now with the shoulder. Yes. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and around 2, and calm down. Yes. Then to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna bring our hair down, kind of brush it. We have hair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scarf. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? And then one last one, which is my favorite. Tekaholo. It's a step, close, step, close, step, close, step, close. With the hips, step, close, step, close, step, close, step. This one I learned from a halau when I also was studying some Hawaiian Polynesian dances. And it reminds me of home, reminds me of the water. So I really love it. My cats love it too. They're out here trying to dance with me. Okay, so pretty simple for sets of 4, front, back, and side. Any questions? Let me see the chat. Oh, head's throbbing. I hope you feel better. I don't know how that feels. Okay. So we're good to go. And at the end, yes, I see you. I see you. I see these torsos. Okay, good practice. Good practice. At the end, when there's still music, we're gonna improvise, and meaning like you're gonna move wherever, however you want, but like the theme is water. So same movement. It's not that long of a music, but just kind of move around the house and thinking of like how it is to like dance in water. Yeah, just be free. Dance is freedom. It's the only place sometimes you can find it. So here we go. Mm-hmm. Philippines. You are well, you are Wednesday wellness. How are y'all feeling? I was like in a zone over there, so I wasn't able to see. Is everyone good? I was glimpsing and I saw some freedom happening. Some free movements. Cannot see your legs. Ooh. Can I see your legs when you are sitting? Oh, okay. Maybe I should turn on the light a little bit more. I will. Okay. 1 second. There you go. That works. I forgot about the kitchen light. I felt like I felt like I was under the ocean. That's beautiful. I know that feeling. It's coming soon, the summer, where we're like floating and being one with the water. Okay, so let's do next. What do I have for you guys? Oh, okay. Legs are not on camera view when sitting. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I will make sure that I move the camera a little bit lower when that happens. Okay, so now we're gonna go to this opposite facing feet. In the West, they call this like first position, but this actually exists in many parts of the world. In India, they call this Aramandi when I was studying classical Indian dance. Yes, the Philippines has a lot of water. 7,107 islands, they say. Oh, so we're gonna go opposite facing feet, hands in like a squared position, elbows up. We're gonna go bend and then lengthen, bend and lengthen. We're gonna do that 4 times. Then we're gonna go a little wider, like this, like so. Yes, and we're gonna go bend. This is called mandala. I'm learning from Ananya Chatterjee of Ananya Dance Theater. So I'm learning some words that I usually would say second position, because this is what people say in ballet, but I'm trying to learn words that have existed way before these other forms, these Western forms. Yes. Then we're gonna go push the heel up just to warm up the feet, kind of like what we did earlier, where we articulated our hands. Yes, great. Then we're gonna go open. This is super old school modern. Open to second. We're gonna curve the spine. Sorry, Foxy. And then open again to the second position. We're gonna bring it to parallel to that other wall. And we're kind of closing the door kind of thing. Close the door, and then we're gonna curve the spine. Open and curve. Open and curve. And then Yes, we're doing that 4 times. And then we're gonna go close the door and open. We're gonna stay in this position for our legs. We're gonna do this 4 times. On the last one, we go in, and then we're gonna stretch. Open up your hearts to the sky. And then we're gonna curve as if you're sad again. And you're gonna pulse. When I cry, when I'm telling a story that I'm crying, sometimes I do this. Crying. Yes. And then we're gonna beat the drum. Ta-da-da. Ta-da-da. We're shifting weight at the same time. So this is what's happening with my legs. I'm really in this nice bent position. I'm holding my weight with my core and I'm shifting. So I'm trying not to just stay here. I'm really shifting. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Then we have this dance in the Philippines called Pandango sa Ilaw, where you have a candle inside of a glass and you're trying not to burn yourself with the wax of the candle. So your arms go this way and around and that way. But we're gonna shift this time. We're gonna go like this. Yes. 4 times. So this is after the drum. We'll just do 4 times for memory. We switch. Yes, great. And then we're gonna, so if we don't have a glass, that was just my demonstration, but the hands really go in, above the head, and out. In, above the head, and with, now with the legs, in, head, in, head, in. Yes. And we do it to the other side. In. And up. And then we can just go bend down and let it go. And roll up. Yes, so again, we have these things, bending in chalk or RMD. And then we have madala this way. Yes, we cross the feet. Yes, we open old school modern dance 4 times. Open, close the door 4 times. On the last one, open, stretch, and down to a cry. Then we have drum, and drum, and candle dance 4 times, 4 times. Candle dance, whoosh, up and over, and yeah, just stretch. Yes, can everyone see me? We're good? All right, let's do. Was that better for my the view of my feet? Yeah, okay, cool. I want to get to our choreography. Alyssa, someone knows there's 7,107 islands in the Philippines. Let, yes, it's a better view of feet. Great. Okay, let's get to the choreography because that might take a little bit of time. Does anyone? I think we would need if you have a scarf around. I should have asked folks to get one, but if not, we are going to have an imaginary scarf. But if you have one nearby, you can use it. Okay. This is called a malong. It's like, are you familiar with like a lapa? If people have taken West African dance, it's similar.
Yes.
Yes, great. Yeah, so it's kind of like a lapa, and then in Balinese dance they call it sarong, but we call this one a malong. So it's a tube skirt, and there's different designs. This one is more of like the stuff that I would see from my island. Some of the other designs have a lot of weaving, intricate weaving. This one is very flowery. So yeah, so we kind of do a lot of dances with a malong and showing how we dress up with it, sort of thing. But this time I actually had a dance piece that I created, but I used the rhythms from the Blit Balaan, which is a tribe, Balaan tribe. And they have a dance where they're simulating birds. And we're gonna, if you have a scarf, you can put it around your neck. Yes. Yay! We got scarves. Okay. Yeah, Christine, that's great. That's perfect. Great, great, great. Okay. So we're gonna do foot rhythms. I'm gonna show you my feet. The first step, we're gonna bend our knees. Kind of similar to earlier on where we're going like this with the shakes. It kind of has that same feel. We have front, step, back, back, front, back, back. And then we're kind of drawing a V. So we're going to the top of the triangle, to the diagonal, top of the triangle, to the diagonal, top of the triangle, to diagonal. So we go chug one time to the front, scoot, scoot, chug, scoot, scoot, chug, scoot, scoot, chug, scoot, scoot. Yes. How we're doing this, we're gonna toss our scarves a little bit if we have them. If not, you can use your hands. So we're gonna go ha, 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 ha. Yes? Can I see? Okay. Let me see gallery view. Okay, so this is the first step. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. Chug, back, back, 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 chug, back, back. Nice. The next step. you don't have the scarf, you're gonna bring your arms around like this. Yes. But if you have this, well, I will demonstrate what it looks like with the malong. Yes. The movement of the legs, we're gonna go down on our knees, slightly bent, and we're gonna walk around. We can do a figure 8. Yes, I have a small kitchen, so I kept going figure 8 many times. Make sure that you're bent. Oh, it's a market dance. Yeah. Nice. I'm learning something new. So we're gonna we're gonna keep our knees bent though. So don't try not to bounce up and down. So try not to be like, walking around like with the bounce. So you have to have control. Yes, Jean. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. The next one. This one's a little tricky. I don't know why I had to explain this to a professional dancer so many times. You spiral. So we're gonna go arms in the front, arms in the back. Yes, that's it, Karen. That's right away. And then you're gonna go look and chase your tail is what I called it. Like chase your tail. Yes. Okay, that was easy. Yes, that's it. Karine, that's it. So we're gonna chase our tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? You might get a little dizzy a little bit. But make sure you're like looking backwards and you're showing your neck and this shoulder is pulling towards the left while your neck is pulling towards your top of your head is pulling towards your right. So there's this coiling effect happening. Yes. Nice. So the spiral is actually naturally Asian. If you really study Asian dances, the spiral is everywhere. So we are going to do that with a little bit of music. So we have 8 times. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 6. Then it walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, beautiful. Okay. In the beginning, there's a little bit of a music. So we're gonna play a little bit of an improvisation where we are going to move and then we freeze. Move, freeze. Move, freeze. I'm gonna call it out and then I'll tell you when to start the foot rhythms. Okay. Let's try.
Gang talok karubadha no iba ti magbata tunda sabong ikat na no iba ti magmata sabong di narudang ha baliw sa nalaya baliw sa malangba sa panharian dito ka. Sabong de narunang ha baliw sa
did you how are you guys doing? Because I'm trying to dance at the same time. Yes? Okay, cool. Yay. Okay, so I really want to get to this part a little bit. I taught this to my 12-year-old daughter. We dance together now a lot of times, and we make our own choreography. So look out. She is the Malaya in Annielille Works. That's her name. Malaya means freedom. So this was our little choreography. We're gonna add to it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like what we did earlier. 2, 3, 4. Then we up and over 5, 6, 7, 8. So we bring our knees in and we curve our spine. 7, 8. Then we jump a little, kind of like you're hopping over the water. Jump. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, step 3, 4. And then we kind of toss our legs front, kind of like, think about silk sleeves. You know, like in Crouching, did you ever watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where there's a silk sleeve? Yeah. So think about your arms as a silk sleeve. And yes, and your leg is a silk sleeve. Cool. Yeah. So just kind of like, woo-cha! Yeah. Sorry, I had to have a sound effect to like make it a punch. And then we step, we swipe, kind of like we're swiping our face. Yeah. And then we run. Well, we don't have space, so we just kind of like step, 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 and then pull the arrow. So we step, step, step down, step, 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 go and arrow. One more time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So, one more time. Let me take this off first so you can see my body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go down and down. And if we can't really, yes, if we can get our legs up, that's fine. If not, you can also shift weight like you did earlier and just bend your knees. But if not, you can also yes. Yes. I was giving a little like challenge for her. So then we go swipe, crossing, swipe, and then we bring the arms horizontally, and the back, the bent leg is gonna meet it, kind of like a tail. Whooshu! Yeah. Yes. Great. So we have here, 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 jump, step, step, toss, swipe, run, 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 run to bow and arrow. Down, out, down, out, down, down, whew. Back to a bent. If you can't see my feet again, I'm in a lunge. Yes. And yes, then we go 1, 2, 3. Then we have a little shoulder ball change, shoulder ball change. Yes, keep going. Then we have hips, 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 hips. That might be a lot. Let's go back from the top of this. So just the choreography I gave live. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bow and arrow. Then we do 2 times. Boom, da da. Boom, da da. Swipe, swipe, open, down, and in. One more time, just that part, because there's a lot of arm things going on. So swipe, swipe, cross, and open, in. Yes. One more time, last time. And shoop, shoop, sha, kunkika. Yes, we got it. And then we go cry. I like this cry thing. Then we do the shoulder, shoulder. Yes. So it's a shoulder, shoulder. My fists are still ready. And I'm a little forward because I'm not up here. I'm still like charging. Yes. And then 4 hips. Yes. Okay. This one gets a little complicated. I'm gonna slow it down. Up, up, down, down. Again. Up, up, down, down. Yes. Oh, cool. Easy breezy. Then I swear, last rhythm, last rhythm. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yes. So we're staying like warrior, warrior attack, warrior, warrior daughter. So I have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Chug chug. Yes. Let's stop there. Let's review again. And then we'll do the music from the top. So we have here, 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 toss, and da 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 da. Da. We have the swipes. Swipe, swipe, open, and a curve. Jack, jack. Hips, 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 hips. Da 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 da. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that was the rhythm part. So that was like the challenging part. Let's see if we can put together. Let's listen to the music, mark it, and then we'll do it one time with me, one time with you.
Kang talok karubadha no iba ti magbata tunda sabong ikat na no iba ti magmata sabong di narudang ha baliw sa nga nalaya baliw sa malangba sa panharian dito ka.
was a little complex. There was a lot of rhythms and contra tiempo going on. So let's try again. I called it too soon when I said start, but we have that pause, movement freeze first. Okay, we're good with time. So we'll do it one last time. How about that? And make it like last is best. Ready? Performance. Here we go. Thank you all for joining me and playing with me and dancing with me. This is so great. All right.
Kang talok karubadha no iba ti magbata tunda sabong ikat na no iba ti magmata sabong di darudang ha baliw sa nga nalaya baliw sa malangba sa panharian dito ka.
Okay, that's it. That went by fast.
You guys can come off mute and tell Ani how much you enjoyed her class.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Awesome.
Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you so much. That was great.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
On my video.
I love the flow. It's just everything. It's
Beautiful.
It's just, I love that.
Especially when we're like sitting all day or standing, walking. There's like not enough fluidity in our lives, and we're
I have lower back pain. I see a chiro 3 times a week. So this is really good for me. Like I was hurting, but I kept doing it because I need to move those back muscles.
yeah.
Thank you.
And very graceful.
Yes.
Graceful, yes.
You're a magnificent dancer, actually. No matter what you did, it looked fantastic, so it inspired us to try it.
Oh,
Very lovely. Yes, beautiful. And you love what you do. You love what you're doing. Yeah, right. We need more fluidity in our lives. Absolutely true. It's too hot in my room. I have nothing on. It's so hot.
I hope the camera's not on.
That's why it's not. That's why it's not. It's so hot up here in this. I love this attic, but it's murder in the summer. Thank you.
Well, Ani, on behalf of NJPAC's community engagement team, I want to thank you for joining us and bringing your talents to share with us this evening. Everyone looked wonderful, moving, and the flow, they were just going with it. It's such a beautiful thing to see, and the confidence that was coming through the screen was amazing. Great job, everyone.
Mhm.
I was actually lying down in bed and I fell asleep, but I set my phone an alarm for 7:15 to get up for your class. And I'm glad I did.
So much. It's really inspiring. It makes me want to, oh, salamat to keep doing this because dance is healing and dance is for everyone. So
Dance
I
is for everyone.
really enjoyed dancing with everyone here.
So I want to thank our dancers who show up every single week. Madeline and Rabina, of course, here for every single class. Teresa Brown, I see you in there as well. And of course, Karen Love, who's the co-chair of our Dance Advisory Committee. Karen, you want to come on and say anything?
Thank you, Ani. Class was amazing. I'm sorry I couldn't move because I can't put my head down. I have stitches. So I was like, oh, I want to do this. I love it, but I couldn't drop my head down. So I was a spectator today. So it was beautiful watching the class and watching everybody move today. Thank you so much for sharing your passion and just your beauty. Just you were so in it. It was just beautiful to watch you, move. And it's like, it was beautiful. So thank you. And thank you everybody for continuing to come every Wednesday and setting that alarm clock. Yes, 7:15 to get, I know, right? To get up is great on
I
Wednesday.
thought it was time to get up to go to work and I was lying down and then I was like,
Awesome.
oh wait, it's a dance class.
Right. So thank you, everybody.
I'm gonna put my my Instagram on the chat. So maybe if I have events, follow me because I'm not always good with knowing what's going to happen months in advance. So
And thanks again, Ani, on behalf of all of us at NJPAC. I hope to see all of our dancers again next week for our next class. And you all enjoy the rest of your evening. And everyone have a great night.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.
I like the music too.
Yes, yes, that was really nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Fluid.
Wonderful class. Bye-bye.
Malaya.
salamat.
Salamati.
Salamat.